Welcome. My name is Pelle, and I'm with my wife, the owner of this nice and beautiful winery called Pelle Pince. We are in the historical wine region of Tokaj in Hungary. The village itself is mad, and I'm going to talk about the Pelle Pince, the Pelle winery, and I will talk about the wines which you are going to taste in the coming days. A small family winery having around 5 hectares, which means that we have 14,000 grapevines, from which we are producing on a yearly basis 15,000 bottles of wines. 1/3 is actually sparkling wines, one third is dry wines, and 1/3 is sweet wine. You are going to actually taste in your monthly parcel subscription all the 3 wines in the coming order. So the first wine which you have in your monthly subscription is going to be a carbonated wine. Carbonated wine practically means that we are naturally adding carbon dioxide to the wine. We are practically saturating carbon dioxide through a process, and that wine is becoming a very fresh, very summer drink, which you can easily drink on your terrace during the late afternoons. You can actually drink it for a Tuesday evening French toast, or you can simply just sip it with your friends once they pop in and they just wanted to have a quick chat with you. The wine itself is called Frizzy. It is a year 2024 vintage, and it is 100% hash level, a dry wine, very juicy, very fresh, very acidic, and very good wine. Okay, so this is a very refreshing, very good carbonated hash level from the Tokaj wine region. Okay, so this is the second wine in your monthly subscription, and this is a single vineyard wine coming from the vineyard of Becek. This is a historical vineyard, Grand Cru, where the grapes in our parcel was planted in 1950s. So we are drinking a wine from a 75 years old plantation. The wine itself is a single parcel selection, and it is practically 70% Furmint and 30% hash level. The wine itself is being made by harvesting the 2 grapes together, processing the 2 grapes together, and fermenting the 2 grapes together, and aging the 2 grapes together. So this is a very old plantation. The wine itself is very complex. It is practically very salty. All the minerals and all the fine things which are coming from the soil is being actually put into the bottle for your joy and enjoyment. So again, Becek, this is the vineyard, single vineyard wine from 21, 70% Furmint and 30% hash value. So we are coming to the third wine, which is in your package, and the third wine is obviously a sweet wine, as it comes from Tokaj, and Tokaj has been quite famous for the past few centuries about producing sweet wines, especially botrytized wines. However, this wine is a late harvest without minimal or no intervention of botrytis, and this is the wine which is very easy to go, very easy to drink, and very enjoyable for drinking at any occasion. The main use case of this wine is usually once your husbands or your wives are actually watching a European Championship League final in the TV, should that be a football cap or a volleyball cap, those guys are drinking actually beer in front of the TV, and you girls or you ladies are drinking this particular good wine while playing bridge with your girlfriends. Okay, so this is a wine which is easy to drink at any occasion, but if you want to pair some food, I think you might want to actually pair some cottage cheese and apricot jam, kind of, let's say, cheesecake with an apricot jam. As I said earlier, the wine is a sweet wine, a late harvest. It has around 100 grams of natural residual sugar, which is residual sugar of the grapes which we have harvested, and we did not let it ferment totally. The wine contains around 50% Furmint, 30% hash value, and the remaining 20% is Muscat Lunel. So the combination of these 3 grapes, the very good balancing acid, and this very reasonable, tolerable sugar level is actually giving you a very good sweet wine for any occasion.